Good morning, guys. This is Phil with XLR8 Roofing. We're out here in a home in Clermont, up out here by the lake. Customer needed a new roof, tried to go through insurance. There was a really minor leak area, so the insurance company didn't take care of the coverage on this one, so we moved them over to a retail situation, gave them an estimate, and they chose XLR8 Roofing to do their job. It's always awesome when you can get someone that's involved in an insurance claim, moving to a retail situation, and you can earn their trust and their business just going over the project with them and letting them know what their options are and what kind of materials can be used. So let me flip the camera around here. I just want to show you a couple things that come up on some of these homes that have a little bit lower slope roof. So let me turn the camera around here. All right, so here's our house. We have already started to dry in this section over here. One thing that we always like to do is look at any kind of dead valley situations that might arise. So what we did here is we put a modified bitumen in the dead valley here along the chimney, and then we're gonna reflash this area right here. It has some really nice counter flashing already, so we're ready to go. Peel and stick in the valley leading down in here. So what you do is you wanna overlap those two transitions right there so water doesn't ever have a chance to get underneath the modified bitumen and go into the chimney area. So that's gonna give a nice kick out here. We're gonna extend a little kick out right here so that the water has a way to get away from that sidewall. And now we're just inspecting the roof for areas that, the wood could be damaged. As you approach the other side over here, we had some damage along the eave right there where that valley meets the transition. So what we're gonna do is install peel and stick underlayment like we do on all homes in the valley transition as it gets down to the bottom there. As we kind of scroll back over this way. All right, so now we're onto this lower slope. This is actually greater than a 212 slope. We were thinking about putting modified bitumen in this, but what we're gonna do is we're going to fix these rotted wood areas. As you can see in these transitions, sometimes the water gets underneath there, and what it does is just chews a hole in this OSB plywood. So as you kind of approach the eave here, you can see that there's an area where they have some water getting inside the underside of the soffit, and you can see obviously it's coming down this valley here, moving into this lower slope. They had felt paper in this transition, which is a no-no. We're gonna redo this with all peel and stick and a metal valley trough. But you can see this is exactly where the water intrusion kind of got in here. It got tucked up underneath the old drip edge. So we'll remove all of this rotted area out of here, get some new plywood in this area, and then peel and stick over the top. Another little area over here that we need to put some more peel and stick underlayment is in this little transition right up against the screened-in enclosure. There's a little tiny gap right there. So we're gonna take this old drip edge out, install the new drip edge, put peel and stick underlayment along the eave here, so that way we don't get any leaks in between the house, the drip edge, and where the screened-in enclosure meets right here. So that's just something that we gotta take care of before we leave this afternoon. And we will get our dry-in inspection and start shingling. But you can see we got a nice clean deck here. Guys are working hard. They've only been at this for about 3 hours this morning, so they got everything almost dried in. We appreciate you watching our videos. If you have any questions, feel free to give our office a call. Like I said, my name's Phil. We'd love the opportunity to work with you. Thanks.